Hi, my name is Steph Saffer, and this is Sarah Hayes, and we are Optimize You. We help people learn how to improve their health so they can live the life they want. We are licensed acupuncturists practicing together for over a decade, and we have seen the gaps in healthcare firsthand. We want to help bridge those gaps. Our mission is to help you move towards better health every single day. We are so excited you are here because today we're going to tell you about our solution to some of the biggest challenges that our patients have faced when it comes to improving their health. Today could be the day that you make a decision that will forever change your personal health.
We know health is an important value to you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
It's so valuable to us. It's our number one value. Consider though, have you ever had a strategic plan to help you feel better? Imagine your life. What if it felt like your mind and your body were healthy? What if you had a solid mindset and habits that supported you in feeling like the very best version of yourself?
Yeah.
What if, despite what your life has looked like in the past, you have the ability to live each day moving towards health rather than reacting to injury or illness or stress?
Like so many people do.
Yes.
You've seen people like this before. You've seen people who eat well and exercise regularly and feel strong in their bodies. You've seen people who are calm and have a sense of just underlying peace, despite dealing with stressful circumstances in their life. You know, we all have struggle.
We do.
And we all have stress. But some people are out there just looking like it's easy. And it's not a coincidence. It's not luck. And it's not out of reach. This is possible for you. It absolutely is.
It is. We're all in pursuit of good health and want to feel like the very best versions of ourselves. But if you're anything like us, you've run into some roadblocks at some point. That's what it means to be human.
Yes.
You may have started something and lost your motivation. It happens. A new exercise routine or a change with your eating plan. Maybe you got discouraged when it didn't go perfectly, or you lost your confidence when you weren't seeing the change that you wanted. That has happened to most of us.
It's happened to me so many times.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't feel like you have the time or the energy to invest in you because you're taking care of other people, or you're working a lot, or you're running a household. Maybe you just don't know where to start, which is really one of the most common issues for people when it comes to health.
Yeah, that's what we talk about in the clinic all the time.
Yes.
We're going to start right here. We totally get it. We've been there. I've run into my own roadblocks with my own health, and I've had to navigate through that. 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroid autoimmune disease. It had a huge impact on my life. And I battled against so many symptoms that were associated with this. I battled against fatigue, digestive upset, brain fog, irritability, and feeling stuck in general. I've had to learn how to manage my condition, and it has been my biggest struggle, but it's also been my motivation to understand the human body and to help other people feel better in their body. I have studied and tried so many health strategies.
So many. I've seen you do it.
Yes. There are so many out there that work wonders for people. Honestly, I've hoped that they would be the answer for me. But I've been let down by lack of results many times. And it's taken a lot to figure out what has been right for my body. I have had days where I felt pretty bad. I know what it means to be frustrated with my health. After so many years of managing Hashimoto's symptoms and trying so many different strategies to improve how I felt, I started to find the formula that worked for my body. My solution was discovering what I needed to feel like I was thriving, giving myself permission to do it, and committing to the process. I have very, very specific things that I do to feel strong and well. None of it is hard or dramatic. I don't do hard and I don't do complicated. These are things mostly centered around how I eat and how I exercise and how I recover and how I sleep.
Things you didn't always do.
No, these are things that I didn't always do. And I've had to work on my mindset, my self-limiting beliefs around my health. I use my mantras that I recite in my head and in my journal on a daily basis. I have a daily mindfulness practice that includes meditation and rest. The power that it has on my life still blows me away. It blows me away every single day. It blows you away. Feeling good is incredibly important to me. I can't effectively live out my life's mission feeling like crap, feeling tired and foggy. Nobody can.
Nobody can.
Using strategies to address my whole health picture is what changed me. The combination of physical and mental tools that I have learned and use every single day are why I function so well. They have taken my health to the next level, and we want that for you.
So bad. I've struggled, just like everyone in the past, when it comes to feeling good.
Yeah.
Most of my issues stemmed around mindsets as well. I've had the things that I've thought about myself around health. I've wrestled with perfectionism, self-limiting beliefs have been a big deal. And they've really, truly impacted my overall well-being in the past. There were a lot of feelings of just not being good enough, or not being fit enough, or not eating healthy enough.
Yeah.
I've had to deal with some of the bad habits around how I took care of my body. Things like not getting enough sleep. That was a big one for me. And overextending myself, also a really big issue. And I've continued to fine tune that, the way that I approach this whole process. A big turning point for me was 15 years ago. I found acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and then going to graduate school to become an acupuncturist. It changed my life because it introduced me to the foundational principle that we are all whole.
Yeah.
We are born whole, we remain whole, and that our physical well-being is interconnected with our mental and emotional well-being. There's no separation here.
No.
We can't address one and not the other. True health requires that we address all of those elements. It made me realize that we have power over our own health, and that our mindsets and our habits, they matter when it comes to feeling strong and vibrant in our life.
Yes, they matter so much. And we know that no one is exempt from struggle or trauma in their lives. It's part of the human experience.
Yeah.
But beyond our own lives, we have learned so much from our patients in our clinical practice. They are our true teachers.
Yes.
With thousands of patient encounters, we've heard stories about people's biggest health challenges. We talk with them about their sources of stress, including low energy, feelings of overwhelm, feeling burned out. We talk with them about some of the deeper issues as well, like lack of confidence and self-esteem, loneliness, stressful relationships, feeling a lack of purpose, and just general lack of joy in life.
And that all influences our physical health. It is so interconnected. It's impossible to feel motivated to change your bad habits when you feel lonely or stressed or lack of joy in your daily life. It's just so hard to do it. We give patients strategies to tackle some of their biggest struggles and watch as they turn their health around so that they are living more fully and more joyfully. I mean, isn't that really what we all want in life? To live full, joyful lives.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is.
Our patients will often say, these tools, they changed my life. And it's so real. It's so real. People are empowered by their new habits and changes in mindset to take control of their health. I want to read a couple of things that clients have said.
Yeah, good idea.
It's really powerful. One client said, I wish I had known about these strategies sooner. Now I have the tools, and I am finally seeing that I am capable of taking care of myself. I know that I am moving towards health instead of waiting to get sick, which is what that client was doing, essentially.
Yeah.
Another client who was dealing with a lot of self-doubt at the time said, my limiting beliefs have been holding me back my whole life. I have never kept good habits because I was always getting in my own way, self-sabotaging and talking down to myself. After using strategies from Sarah and Steph, I can't believe how much more aware I am of these patterns and how motivated I am to change them, which is, I mean, it's such an honor to be able to work with people in that capacity, but it's also just an honor to witness people find their own power.
Absolutely.
We know it's challenging to navigate the demands of life and still maintain healthy habits and routines. Otherwise, we wouldn't have to create this course. Nobody would be wondering where to start, right? But we also know that you can do it. We all can. It's just a matter of having the right tools and the confidence to create an action plan that is right for you.
Yeah, that's what this is all about. We created a 5-week course called Surviving to Thriving to help you find your confidence so that you can get some of these same kinds of results.
Yes.
We know that more people need a strategic plan when it comes to health. We know that's all we talk about all day long. And well-being, and it needs to be accessible. That's what we're here to do. We're here to reach more people. We also know that everybody is capable. And when given the right strategies and information, can take control of their health and make huge life changes. We want to help you get out of your own way. Surviving to Thriving is a game changer. It's an in-depth look at the big things that are getting in the way of living as the healthiest version of you. Think about health education meets self-development.
Yeah.
We truly believe these tools are what people are missing today.
Yeah, self-development, health education.
Boom.
Yeah. Here's why Surviving to Thriving is so impactful. First, we designed this course specifically to address mindsets and habits around health. You know, it's like the stuff that we don't really want to admit to people or even to ourselves.
Right.
Things like lack of motivation, fear of being imperfect, feeling like you don't deserve something or you aren't good enough. We also teach about what we call the 3 pillars of health: exercise and movement, nutrition, and sleep. Those are like the nuts and bolts of health, right? The knowledge plus the work on mindsets and habits is what makes this course so incredibly life-changing. It's more than just knowing what to do to live a healthier life. It's also about how to do it.
Yeah, it's so true. With this course, you will receive 5 weeks of content covering some of the biggest struggles our patients talk about in the treatment room every single day. This is real life stuff. This is all we've been doing for years. Each week addresses one specific topic, things like lack of motivation or purpose, low energy, self-limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, and lack of connection to others.
Yeah.
These themes are universal, and breaking it into 5 separate weeks allows you to strategically move some of the biggest roadblocks out of your way.
You might be resonating with some of these things as you're hearing it. Every person has felt something like that in the past.
Yeah.
Surviving to Thriving is a comprehensive, thorough, holistic approach to health.
Yeah.
We address aspects of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, as we talked about. This is so that we don't ignore any aspect of your daily life. It's meant to address the whole you, as we talked about. We are whole. And it's based on foundational principles of Chinese medicine.
Yeah.
Plus years of clinical experience with patients.
Yeah. We have strategically structured each module so that you can start with foundational work and build on that foundation each week as you advance.
Yes.
Each week contains clinical case studies and stories from our personal experience, as well as 3 strategies that you can start using immediately.
Right now.
Right now, to start creating that change in your life that you crave. These targeted strategies are what we have used with our patients in the treatment rooms for years. We know they work.
They're
tried and true.
Yes, they absolutely are. I mean, it's 2020. There is health and wellness information everywhere you look. We know that.
Yep.
It can be incredibly overwhelming, but we can honestly say that we've never found anything like this course. And that's precisely why we created the dang thing.
Yes, it's so true. First of all, we are not here to tell you how to live.
We couldn't.
No, we can't. You're an individual. We're all different. We are here to encourage you to take control of your life. Based on our strategies, you'll answer questions to unearth what you need to make the change.
Yes.
Most people know what they need to do in order to feel better, They just get hung up on poor mindsets or habits.
That's so true.
This course goes in depth to create an action plan that is going to work for you as an individual. There is no one size fits all.
We have a unique perspective. As licensed acupuncturists, we look at health through a holistic lens.
Yep.
We know that we need to address the physical, the mental, the emotional aspects of a person's health to truly help them thrive. As we've said, it's one of the foundations of Chinese medicine to consider the whole person. And we feel really strongly that we are all whole.
Yes, we are.
We are not broken. You are not broken. You're not screwing it up. Our bodies are not failing us. Health is about harmony and balance. That's really what it's about. And when we get into a state of what we call dis-ease, it's really a state of disharmony. We need tools to help us get back on track.
It's so true. Finally, it can change how you live. In today's society, it seems we look externally for answers to our problems.
All the time.
To have somebody fix us or a magic pill. But like Steph said, you're not broken. The goal of every strategy in each module is to empower you to take the reins with your own health. So much of our health is within our control, more than we think or realize. This course will encourage you to examine how you live, how you take care of yourself, and how you think, so that you can kick aside the unhealthy habits and take your power back.
We know from experience that waiting to react to illness or injury, or just general dis-ease, it can be very costly and time consuming. I mean, listen, you know this, healthcare is expensive. And with chronic illness on the rise, the amount of money that people are spending to deal with chronic illness, it's skyrocketing. And it's mind-boggling to us because the many key causative factors that contribute to chronic illness, they are lifestyle related. Do you know what that means? It means they are preventable. We could be investing in prevention instead of reaction. Not only would it be much more cost effective, it would save us a lot of time and energy and grief feeling unwell. When we wait until we're feeling unwell, it can take months, sometimes years to recover. It's one of the main reasons we wanted to create this course, to save you time and money in the future.
It's so true. Alternative medicine excels in preventative healthcare.
Yes.
So that's often where people start. When you go see a licensed practitioner, whether it be an acupuncturist, a naturopath, a nutritionist, a mental health care practitioner, a life coach, you're paying upwards of $150 to $300 a visit. And that's typically for 1 hour.
Easily, depending on where you are.
Yeah, it's true. You'll likely need to go more than once, at least 3 to 5 times. I would say more like 10 times, which gets into the thousands of dollars. You might not be getting the targeted information that you need, information that has been percolated down into potent content that you can start applying right now.
Yes, yes.
That's what Surviving to Thriving is. In every module, there are 5 videos per week and worksheets with every module. We also offer MP3 audio downloads for every video if you want to listen on the move.
Which many people do.
We know. And as we said, you get the strategies every week to help you optimize. 3 strategies every week to help you optimize your habits and mindsets around that topic. You can do that in less than an hour per day in the comfort of your own home. And there's no waiting. You get to dive in right away. Instead of thousands of dollars, our 5-week course is just $497, which means you get each week for less than $100. With over 25 videos in this course, you're getting a tremendous amount of value per week.
Yes.
Something we could never offer in the time that we have in the treatment room with patients.
Even though we would love to.
We would love to, but this is our big bang. This is everything that we want to say to everybody. Not to mention, you will have lifelong access to this course, which means you can reinvest the tools and strategies and rewatch the videos anytime you want.
Yeah. It's really, really valuable to have everything in one place in a strategic, in a roadmap of what to do.
Yeah, exactly. You have nothing to lose by investing in yourself. Period. Nothing to lose. We know that the impact that this information has for people. We know what it does because, again, we've tested it over and over again. Learning about what you value and how to improve your physical and mental well-being is never a bad use of your time or your resources.
No.
And there's zero risk for you. If you decide that you're not ready to take on the internal work that it requires to complete Surviving to Thriving, you are welcome to a full refund within 14 days of purchase. No problem, no questions asked. Our goal is to serve people.
Yes.
That's why we are here. In a bigger way, we want you to feel like you are better for the information you unearth about yourself in this course. That is our priority.
People need information and encouragement, and that is why we are here. It's time to enlist some help in improving your health. You're here for a reason. You don't have to do this alone. Sometimes you just need a new strategy, right? You need a new plan, some new tools to really see the change that you want. That's what Surviving to Thriving is. Think about it as a curriculum, something that you can follow from start to finish. You're going to love the content, and you will love how that confidence, it just builds, and then it starts to spill in every realm of your life.
Yeah. Now, we know that it can feel daunting to start something new. We know, especially something that is 5 weeks long. And if you're like us, you're thinking, what will I be able to take from all this?
Yeah, what do I expect?
Right. You will take a thought out strategic action plan.
Yes.
Facilitated by a worksheet we created and included in the course called the 4A's action plan. The worksheet guides you in creating a unique plan of attack to start to incorporate new routines around things like exercise, nutrition, and sleep. It is an awesome tool to keep yourself progressing towards your goals. It pairs with the PDF worksheet for each of the 5 modules. It is a tangible way for you to stay on track and see your progress.
Yeah, to walk away from a course with action plans for each of these realms that you want to work on is so valuable. There's no use in waiting for the perfect time to start changing your health. We've heard it before. I'll just wait until after the summer, or, I'll wait till my life settles down first. The reality is there will never be a perfect time. With this course, you get 5 weeks of information-packed modules, 3 strategies per module, an action plan worksheet, PDFs for every module, downloadable MP3s. Every single video is going to benefit you. Plus, you can start right now. You do not have to wait.
You don't have to wait. At some point, you have to decide that you're worth investing in. Well, you're here because you value health, just like us.
You are worth it.
You are. Some people wait too long and they put their health on the back burner, and they end up having to deal with unwanted repercussions. They wait until they feel terrible, or they have run themselves into the ground.
You know somebody like that. You might be feeling like that.
You might be that person.
We have felt that.
Yeah, that's not living a full life. We know that changing your health takes work, but it is always worth it.
And you are worth it.
Yeah, and we have created an intentional strategic plan for you to be able to do it.
Tomorrow you can wake up and do the same thing that you do every day and likely get the same results. Or you can wake up and you can start in on the best investment, the investment in you.
Yeah.
You will be armed with strategies and our guidance to help you make true change with your overall health. Sarah and I use these strategies every week. It's our practice, and it has quickly become the practice of so many others. It can be yours too. This time, the project is you.